Have you ever heard your partner say something they didn't know you could hear? I came home early from a work trip because my flight got rescheduled due to weather. My husband Everett didn't know I was back yet because I wanted to surprise him with his favorite takeout from the Thai place near the airport. I walked through the front door quietly, carrying bags of food, when I heard voices coming from the kitchen. Everett was on the phone with someone, laughing in a way I hadn't heard in months. It was a genuine, excited laugh that made my heart flutter for a moment before his words registered. "She has no idea," he said while pacing around the kitchen. "Honestly, she's so oblivious it's almost sad. By the time she figures it out, everything will be done, and there's nothing she can do about it." My heart stopped completely. I pressed myself against the hallway wall, barely breathing, the Thai food bags hanging forgotten in my hands. "The paperwork is almost ready," he continued enthusiastically. "I've been planning this for over a year now. She thinks everything is normal, but I've been moving money around, talking to lawyers, getting everything in place behind her back. Next month it all happens, and our lives change forever." Tears streamed down my face silently as I listened to the man I'd loved for 12 years plot against me. 12 years of marriage, 2 beautiful children, a home we'd built together from nothing, and he was planning to blindside me with a divorce, hiding assets, probably trying to take everything we'd worked for. I'd heard stories about husbands like this from my friends who'd gone through terrible divorces. I'd just never imagined mine was one of them. "She's going to be completely shocked," Everett laughed again with that excited tone. "I can't wait to see her face when she finds out. It's going to be absolutely priceless." I slipped back out the front door before he could hear me, leaving the Thai food on the porch, and sat in my car for an hour sobbing so hard I couldn't breathe. Then I called my sister, who immediately called her lawyer friend, who agreed to meet me that same evening at a coffee shop downtown. I told her everything I'd heard word for word. She advised me to gather evidence before confronting him, and to document everything carefully. For 3 weeks, I played the perfect unsuspecting wife while secretly photographing documents and monitoring our accounts through the online banking portal. I smiled at dinner. I kissed him goodnight. I acted completely normal while my heart was breaking into smaller pieces every single day. What I found in those 3 weeks was strange and confusing. Money had been moved, yes, but not out of our accounts, into a new one with both our names on it that I'd never seen before. I found receipts for things I didn't understand scattered in his home office, construction permits for our address, architect consultations with detailed blueprints, a furniture store I'd never heard of with a large balance, printed emails between Everett and his brother about keeping the secret no matter what, and making absolutely sure she doesn't find out before the reveal happens. The lawyer couldn't make sense of it either. Nothing looked like divorce preparation. It looked like something else entirely. I finally confronted him on a Saturday morning after the kids left for soccer practice. I sat him down at the kitchen table with shaking hands. I told him I'd heard his phone call 3 weeks ago. I told him I knew about the secret accounts and the lawyer meetings and the mysterious construction permits. I told him I'd hired my own attorney. Everett's face went through about 15 different emotions in 10 seconds. Confusion, then realization, then horror, then something that looked almost like amusement. Then he started laughing, a desperate, almost hysterical laugh of disbelief. "You heard me talking to my brother," he said, "about your birthday surprise, your 40th birthday surprise that I've been planning for over a year. For the past year, he'd been secretly building me a writing studio in the back of our property. I'd dreamed about having my own creative space since before we got married. The lawyer was a real estate attorney helping with permits. The money was for materials and labor." I collapsed onto the couch, half laughing and half crying. "I thought you were leaving me." Everett pulled me into his arms. "I was building you a dream, not an exit strategy."